Hi, my name is Robin Wong and I want to talk about the Olympus 12-200. The Olympus 12-200 is perhaps the most versatile lens from Olympus, having a massive zoom range from wide-angle 12mm all the way to 200mm telephoto. This can cover a wide variety of shooting scenarios, from landscapes to a little bit of wildlife. I am currently in Kuala Lumpur Bird Park, so let's explore around and take some shots of the beautiful birds here. The Olympus M.Zuiko 12-200 F3.5-6.3 is quite a compact lens considering the massive zoom range. The lens weighs 455 grams and takes a 72mm filter. While this is not the smallest lens in the Micro Four Thirds lineup, indeed it provides the most versatile zoom range, a massive 16.6 times. Zooming into the telephoto range of the lens, it does extend quite a bit out from the body. The zooming feels very smooth. The lens is fully made out of plastic, but it is lightweight, but it does not feel cheap. It feels very well made and reassuring. It feels sturdy and solid in hand. Now the lens does come with a flower petal hood design, which I think looks very lovely, and we should definitely use this hood with this lens to prevent flare. And of course, for extra protection in case we knock the lens or we drop it. The Olympus M.Zuiko 12-200 lens has 3 aspherical lenses, 2 super extra low dispersion lenses, 2 extra low dispersion lenses, 1 super high refractive lens, and 2 high refractive lenses. That's quite an impressive optical construction. This lens is weather sealed, having dust proof and splash proof construction. I was shooting the Olympus 12-200 on my Olympus OMD EM1 Mark II. Now this combination is balanced and it feels just right in hand. It doesn't feel front heavy, the weight on the camera balances the lens just nice. I was shooting at the bird park for about 3 hours. And while I was holding this camera and the lens combination with my wrist strap, I didn't feel any strain on my hand, and it was quite comfortable handling this lens for long hours shooting. I shot a variety of images from wide angle all the way to the full zoom at 200mm telephoto N, using the lens for several hours, walking around the park, which was not that small. I had no issues at all. I really like the image quality that the 12-200 delivers. In terms of sharpness, it is not clinically sharp. It is not as sharp as Olympus Pro and Prime lenses. However, the sharpness was just sufficient to deliver that very realistic looking images. Well, there's nothing to write home about with the variable aperture from 3.5 to 6.3. Under good lighting conditions, especially shooting outdoors, we should not have any issues using this lens. Even when shooting under less than favorable lighting condition, the Olympus cameras, especially the OMD system, will have the powerful 5-axis image stabilization to help you steady your shot. I understand that there are some comments wanting Olympus to have built-in image stabilization in the 12-200 lens, just like what was done in the 12-100 Pro lens. However, having the image stabilization inside the lens will increase the cost of the lens making, as well as the size of the 12-200 lens. Being a non-pro grade lens, I think 12-200 utilizing the in-camera 5-axis image stabilization is just sufficient for most shooting scenarios. In terms of other aspects when it comes to image quality, I didn't find any issue with distortion, chromatic aberration, and I believe all these problems are corrected by software in the camera. Shooting the lens directly into the sun, and I have not noticed any severe flare issues. Typically, I find that the images from the 12-200 are very sharp from 12-100mm range, and anything further than 100mm, there is a slight softness which is very noticeable, but it is not destructive to the image. Overall, I'm still very happy to what I get from the 12-200 overall. So who is this Olympus 12-200 lens for really? If you are a bird shooter, most likely you will have the Olympus 300mm f4 Pro. If you are an event shooter or a wedding photographer or any pro photographer, you will most likely own the 40-150 f2.8 Pro, which is a fantastic lens. And if you are an existing Olympus user, you probably will have owned a few Olympus zoom lenses, such as the 12-40 and 12-100 Pro. Oh, amazing lenses! So where does the new 12-200 lens sit? I think this lens is designed for users who treasure simplicity and photographers who wants to go minimalist. Just one camera, one lens, and that's it. Yes, we have the amazing Pro 12-100, but that lens stops at 100. Now the 12-200 has another 100mm reach, which is double of what the 12-100 Pro can do. Keeping in mind that this is not having the same build quality as a Pro lens, and of course the image quality overall when it comes to sharpness and everything else is not as good as a Pro lens, but hey, it is not that far behind as well. Looking at the sample images that I've taken from the KL Bird Park, which I'm showing you in this video, I am perfectly happy with what the lens can do. The lens is still capable of resolving fantastic amount of details, and it can capture high amount of contrast, rendering very pleasing looking images. Combined with the capable Olympus 5-axis image stabilization and what the Olympus OMD cameras can do, housing plenty of features such as the 50-megapixel high-res mode, Pro Capture mode, live composite, you can do a lot with the 12-200mm lens. I don't think that the Olympus 12-200 is the best at anything that it does. There are many lenses who can perform much better in any category. But hey, 12-200, as I've mentioned from the beginning of this video, is currently the most versatile lens from Olympus. This is the one lens to do it all. I personally have enjoyed using the 12-200 lens, but is this lens for you? Well, it is up for you to decide. If you want the best ever image quality from any Olympus lenses, then this lens will not give you that kind of results. If you want to be able to shoot in low light, then you might want to consider the brighter aperture lens such as the F2.8 Pro or even F1.8 or F1.2 lenses from Olympus. If you want convenience, if you want flexibility, if you want to just carry one lens and you don't want to change lens at all, just one lens to do everything, and yet you still can get amazing OMD image quality, I think the 12-200 is the lens for you. That's all folks. If you have enjoyed watching this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you own the 12-200 Olympus lens, please leave a comment below and share with everyone your experience using the lens. I would love to hear from you. Until the next video, please go out and take more photographs. Bye bye.